So my lawyer was like, I don't know, man. I think this is a good deal. I think you need to take it. First offender, that means it's not going to show up on your record. You stay out of trouble for a couple of years. Your record is expunged. It's not going to show up. You'll be able to get a certain type of job. You ain't even got to tell people that you're a felon when you get out. I'm telling that nigga, man, listen, I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. I don't care about none of that shit, man. I'm ready to go ahead and try to win the whole thing, man. You talking about some... I don't care about that. They done already cheated me, bitch. I really just slick cheated because the whole time I've been in prison, I've been having court dates to go to my appeal, and y'all been pushing my shit back. Oh, the judge sick. Oh, your attorney, he sick. Oh, your attorney, he withdrew himself from your case. Oh, you got to get a new attorney. Y'all did everything y'all power to make sure I did that motherfucking time that y'all wanted me to do off of the original sentence anyway. Like, man, y'all really fucked me over, man. Like, I was justice system really some bullshit. That's why I ain't, bitch, I ain't going back to prison. Y'all got to kill me. If I ever am in a situation where it feel like I'm going to do a stretch in prison, I'm going to make y'all kill me, man. I'm going to make y'all kill me right down the street. Fuck. I ain't going to be no slave for you, bitch ass nigga. I ain't going to be no motherfucking slave for you, bitch. Because that's what's going on in prison right now. Slavery, nigga. Anyway. He tell me, he say, I think you should take this, man. I said, will I be getting out soon? Will I get out this year if I take it? He said, yeah. I said, yeah, because I already did a third of my time, which is 15. If I take this plea offer that's less than the plea that I took, I should go ahead and get out immediately, right? Yeah. My dumb ass, I signed it. All right, that's the only way I ain't going to go ahead and do this shit. Sign that shit. Going there, you signed this, 15 to 10, please. First offender, And I go back to my camp home. I get there, I leave, I want to say Monday night. I get back Thursday. Then I leave Monday night again to go to another county camp. They sent me from Calhoun to motherfucking Carroll County. I go to Carroll County. As soon as I get out the bus, bitch, they put me in the hole. I'm going through intake. They stripping us of shit. Motherfucker till my clothes smell weird. I'm like, nigga, I just came from the state. Of course my clothes gonna smell weird. They smell like smoke, bitch. I just smoked a pound before I came over here, bitch. I been up all night, nigga. You don't even know it. I knew I was coming there and everything. I knew I was coming to the camp, bitch. My people, like, when them folk came in there, man, we surround them folk, man. Give me a damn keyboard. Give me the board. I mean, not keyboard, but give me the goddamn. We looking at, bro, you going here? Yeah, we don't even supposed to do that. We know though. Call someone, hey, he on the way down there. All that type of shit going on. So yeah, I knew I was going there. So when I get down, I get out of the bus. He said that shit. I'm like, man, nigga, I'm like, shit, nigga, I just came from the state. What the fuck you expect, nigga? Smell like smoke. I know what's going on. I hear a motherfucker behind me say some shit. I don't give a damn. What you say? What you say about the state? Because you can go back to the state. I'm ignoring them. I ain't even. I said, man, I ain't worried about that, man. What you said? Hey, put his ass in the hole. See if he one of them gang members. I said, man, I ain't no gang member. It ain't for you to tell me. That's for me to decide. So, boom, I think niggas just talking, man. We going to continue the process with intake and shit. So now these folk dressing out, getting these folk their size and shit. They looking at me, hey, put him in a jumpsuit. They say he finna go to the hole. Huh? All right, so these folk wanna put me in the hole for real? Like, yeah. Like, for what, man? Y'all niggas ain't tripping. Hey, bro. Hey, what I need to talk to, bro? Like, man, that was the warrant. That was the warrant. Why the fuck nobody tell me that was the warrant? Y'all they got me goddamn. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, y'all niggas ain't tripping, bro. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that was the warrant. He might talk to you, man, but right now he's saying put you in the hole. He ain't trying to talk to you. I go in the hole, I stay in the hole a week. While I'm in the hole, I stay in a week, 2 weeks. While I'm in the hole, I break the motherfucking camera. They got a camera in their hole. Yeah, cameras in the hole in prison. So how the fuck I'm gonna take shit? These folks, they got the camera on me watching me. What the hell? The walls ain't soft anyway. So if I want to kill myself, this is that. If y'all saying having cameras is in this hole is a way to watch us for our safety, these walls solid head. If I want to run and hit my head to the motherfucker boot, the door melt, ain't nothing padded. I'm not in no turtle, so ain't in nothing padded to where I can protect myself. So you can't say I'm in here with suicide watch. But y'all got a camera in the bit that's just watching me at all times, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to, hey, man, come down here. I'm trying to talk to you for, hey, why I'm in here? They can't tell me. I don't know. Why I'm in here? I don't know. The one said, I don't know. You need to talk to the one. How long I'm been here? I don't know. So y'all just got me in this bitch and don't know why y'all got me here. Or how long I'm been here. I nut it up. I got the motherfucking soap. I threw that bitch at the camera like 20 times. Cracked that bitch. Boo, with the soap. Laid down. Now I know why I'm in here. Not bitch. They come in that bitch, move me to another cell. I try to break that camera. They take soap out of there. They start taking shit out. You can't have none of your room now. I was finna flood that bitch. I was finna do all kind of shit. I'm like, man, you know, I'm just gonna lay down, start doing some push-up. Came in that bitch. Something happened. This how I got the hole. Something happened. So 2 white boys were fighting. They bring the hole, and the hole was already full. And they were talking about, you gotta go in, you finna double up. I heard the white boy say, man, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going in the room with nobody. I get my own room, but I ain't going there. So I hear the dude saying, yo, I ain't gonna go in there with somebody. So I'm like, man. So he come to my room, he's like, hey, would you let somebody in the room with you? I politely walk to the door. I say, hey, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I don't even supposed to be in here. And y'all talking about letting another motherfucker come in the room with me and all that energy that I hear he got. If you let him in the room, he ain't gonna come out the same way. So I walked away from the door and continued to do push-up. I bitch came back. I bitch say, man, listen, if I let you out this hole, man, you ain't gonna go in there showing out this. You ain't gonna go in there doing that crazy. I said, hell no, I'm gonna go to the dome and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, do what the fuck I wanna do. I'm gonna chill. All right, please don't get in no trouble, man, because you don't want to be letting you out. I said, man, no, you good, come on. So he let me out, put the white one on. I go on the dome. Before you go on the dome, he say, that motherfucker say, hey, somebody might be in your bed when you get in here. They not supposed to be in there. You know what I'm saying? They write DRs or whatever, but somebody in your bed, you know what I'm saying, just try not to get in no trouble. I started, I said, I ain't gonna lie. So you telling me if somebody might be in my bed, but if I get in the wrong bed, I might get a DR for not being in my bed. But you telling me if I go in there and somebody in my bed, he like, yeah, never mind. Come on, I'm gonna walk you in and make sure you get in your bed. I like, yeah, cuz it sound like you trying to set me up. I go in there, bitch, and nigga in my bed. What the hell you think I'm gonna do? Make this nigga get out my motherfucking bed? The hell? And as soon as the nigga buck, I'm gonna go and nigga shit is on to end up right back in the hole. So he take me, get the nigga out my bed, give me my bed, smooth. Stay down there for a little minute. The folk charged me for the camera, freeware my ass. Sent me across the street, fingerprint, take a picture, bitch, new charge. I'm like, man, hell no, bitch. No goddamn way the nigga ass ain't just did that to me. Yeah, new charge. My people helped me pay for that bitch. She paid for the camera in full, Samsung. One Liberty ad camera, $749, some shit like that. $750, some shit. My people paid for it. These folks still got me going to court for it. There was some shit I paid for. These folks really tried to charge me for that shit. I ended up talking to the warden. Talked to the warden and got what? I told that motherfucker, I said, man, listen, bro. You a black man and you a preacher. I said, you might look at me like I'm, you know, the little incident I had my friend, like I'm a troublemaker on this and that, or you looking at my file and shit, you see all this shit on it. Bro, I want to go home. I'm not trying to get stuck in this shit. I'm not trying to impress no nigga in no chain gang, none of that shit. I got people outside that love me, man. I got a grandma I want to see, man. These folks get old, bro. I want to go see these folks, man. I got shit going on. I'm somebody on the street, man. I need to get out here, dog. Do not let that, bro, I paid for that camera, bro. Can you please drop that? I see what I can do. And I talk to him like that, you feel me? Boom. I want to say a couple weeks later, bro, I got shipped to Gwinnett County. I get to Gwinnett County, see my counsel for a day. I see it. She was like, well, good news. You got your detainer dropped. I'm like, what that means? She's like, well, you don't got to, usually means you don't have to go back to court for it or nothing like that. They just dropped it. I'm like, what? Okay, bet. So now I'm like, damn, Warren had to listen to me fuck with my gang room. Bet. I'm saying, failed the drug test when I first got there. So when my PED came up, my parole eligible date came up, they did not put my shit back. I took another pit test, passed it. They were saying my PED had not changed from February 26 to February 2027. But the shit kept changing. The bitch had to change like 2 or 3 times when I was in there. February 27, then that bitch changed. I think like May, then that bitch changed March. It said March 17th, 2026, you can get out. What? You go home? Damn. I'm on the phone, but they was finna have count time. Cool that officer in that bitch from North, we call him Suge Knight. Like, yo, Nance. After this, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get ready to go up there. You gotta go to the nurse. You up out of here. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, you about to get up out of here, man. You going home, Sway. I'm like, nah, man. Like, yeah, boys, they gotta get your sizes. Write your sizes on this paper. Man, no, bitch. This shit real, bitch. I'm finna go home. You feel me? Like, man, this shit real. I'm finna go home, gang. Sign the paper. And true enough, I like to get into it with a nigga on the basketball yard too, man. Right before I went home, like this more dumbass crash out shit playing basketball, nigga got mad, cause I muscled him out. You know what I'm saying? Cause the nigga kept, just like every time we playing basketball, the nigga he being aggressive. Like, you getting on me, you put your bite on me, you doing all the shit. It's like, bro, I ain't even doing nothing. So I was on shit like, I'm gonna just show the young nigga I'm strong too. If that's what he trying to do, he trying to box me out and shit when the rebound. So the ball went out, boom, box that boy ass out. He couldn't move me. I'm pushing his ass all the way out the way. Lil boy on him. So he run down the court after my people score. He run down the court, run up on me. Like, try to check bump me and shit. I do that number on his ass. Yeah, I'm strong too. I'm like, I kept doing like, hey, man, back up on me, man. I ain't worried about, cause you punch me, I'm gonna say, fuck it. You swing on me now, I'm gonna go ahead and do you. It's gonna take everybody out here to get me off your ass. Push on like, man, watch out, man. Hey, boy, you better get the fuck out my face. What's up with you, boy? I told, cause the nigga from Cordele though. I looked at it, I said, hey, you know if I pop this shit out, boy, it's gonna be ugly. I said, I ain't gonna do nothing because you from my spot, and you know what's going on. I said, holla at your people, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell him you need to bump your head, you need to pray or something. Tell him you need to pray, cause he don't even know. Whole time my people, they done got up like, hey, boy, what the fuck going on? He tripping, he ain't know. Which I ain't give a fuck if he know or not, cause I'm a man, I can stand on my own too, but he ain't know. Everybody get up off the bench like, boy, what's up, boy, you tripping. Hey, come over here, man, get out the coat, man. You ain't finna get his shit, man. Cause we'll tear this bitch up out here. I'm like, nah, I'm finna go play, bro. I'm gonna play basketball. Hey, my little people say, he said, man, hey, your ass getting set, man. I'm telling you, bro, when you get to the high, your ass getting in there. Your ass ain't gonna be fighting before you go home, but I'm telling you now. Like, nah, I ain't finna do shit. I thought about it, though. Whole time I want to headbutt that boy ass and just, slam him on his neck, choke him out, beat him till he can't breathe no more type shit. I want to do all that shit going on in my head. I'm like, this nigga just tried this shit. Finna go home, Swazy. Finna go home. Run up and down the court. I said, I ain't going back out to play basketball no more. I thought I went back in. I'm like, man, I fuck around and I lose it. I really was just finna lose it all. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm straight. So I go home, bitch. I get out. I'm out. Now I'm trying to get my contract to my label. Cause I remember I told you, he said I'm released. He had just told me before I went to prison, hey man, you released, you welcome to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? You no longer slip slide. Okay, that's what he said out of his mouth. My mind went, the business, in the business world, my saying shit don't mean shit. That shit don't mean nothing until it's on paper. So I got it to my people. I'm like, yo, can you give me sign the release contract type shit? You know what I'm saying? That says that whatever I do, music-wise, entertaining-wise, did from this day forward, that Slip Slide has no say-so over it, no rights to my shit, none of that. Anything prior, y'all can have, and anything moving forward, y'all have nothing to do with. Everything's mine, I own 100% type shit. So, I wanted to sign the paper. I waited. I got booked. I did a race. I performed at the racetrack in my hometown. Well, not my hometown, in Albany, Georgia, like 40 minutes away from my hometown, Cordele. Had a birthday party, not a birthday, but I had another party. In my hometown. It went well, you know, the city came out. They came out. They ain't come. A lot of people ain't come in, you know what I'm saying, but they came out. Here I am, man. You know, I'm here. I'm out today. I paroled out to Cordele, Georgia, stayed with my grandma. Then I ended up coming to Atlanta to stay with my cousin because it just was it was more, all my opportunities and all my people that I know that can help me with my career and the things that I do, they up here this way, up here in this area. So I felt like it would be better for me to come up here. You know what I'm saying? They folk telling me to get a job. And you gotta understand, man, it's hell, dog. I've been famous since I was 18 with the music shit. To go to prison and come home and the motherfucker tell you to get a job and you never worked a day in your life. I ain't never worked. I don't know how it feels to work, to add a job. The only thing I know is music. So, to be famous, not have no money, and have a motherfucker tell you gotta go get a job, like, get a job doing what? What I'm gonna do? I don't know how to do shit with music. If you talking about my resume, my job resume, I don't know how to do nothing but some fucking music. Writing, performing. That's it. So here I am, man. Came home, I ain't had shit. But my same dreams and shit that I wrote on my paper about things that I wanted to do. I said I was gonna tell my story. Cause I said, man, you know, a lot of times I was afraid. A lot of people ask me, man, why you ain't blew up? I ain't blew up because I ain't had the money to blow up. Do what people fail to realize. Superstars are made. Superstars can be paid for. If that machine behind this artist, that whoever these folks is, they got the money. They make the star. Stars can be made. Depending on how much money they want to spend. If these folks wouldn't spend that bad bag on you, you can be a star. I promise you, man. You can be a star. If I don't believe that, they think it be, oh nah, but the song just went that hard. Nah. The song was that hard. They just didn't have the budget behind it. Your song is that hard, gang. You just ain't had no budget behind it. You had no machine behind it. You ever thought about it like this? A song that came on the radio, you know that motherfucker ain't all that. But you hear this bitch all the time, right? It come on down to every 4-5 song, you hear this motherfucker, right? That right there, it's called mind control. When the label spend money for a song to get played and beat into your motherfucking head on the radio, TikTok, and one of these websites, it's called mind control. Because unconsciously, you not liking the song, you will start to know the lyrics to that motherfucker just because you done heard it so much. Mind control. So, here I am. An artist that got signed in 2009. It's 2026. Fresh out of prison. And we continue with the journey. That's where we at now with it, you know what I'm saying? I keep y'all updated with some other shit that I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward.